Friends, this story started with a man named Jihan, a defeated person who did not have money for any work, not even for the treatment of his mother. At such a time, some unknown people offered him to play the death game. In this death game, more than 500 other people had also come to play with him. There was a robot in this game. It was seen that in this first game, if any person made even a slight mistake or moved from his place, then the robot would find him and kill him. To save his life in order to win this game, Jihan even cheated an old cancer patient, and finally he won this game and left. Jihan was the only one among those 500 players who won. All the rest were killed in that game. After winning the game, he had a lot of money. But he did not even touch that money because he felt that it was because of him that 500 people had lost their lives in the game. He was also feeling very sad about this. After which, Jihan came to know about a disgusting truth that rich people use to kill such people just for their entertainment. They used to make people play such games and enjoy them. After winning the match, he decided that he would stop this game. After this, we met a policeman named Junu, whose brother had run away from home. While searching for his brother, Junu found a card of Squid Game in his brother's room. He came to know about the brutality that happens in that game, how the people who lose in the game are killed very mercilessly, and the one who survives after the first shot, his organs are removed and sold. Junho was also caught. That too at the hands of the frontman who is running this Squid Game. And here Juhu, as well as the audience, were very surprised to see that the frontman was none other than Juhu's brother, to find whom Jihan, who was the winner of the Squid Game in Season 2, was shown again on this island. He understood that these people are going to play this disgusting game again, in which many people will be killed again, and he did not want to let this happen now. That is why he decides to use all his money and power to stop those people, and he calls his people, i.e. players, to fight with the people of the game. According to the plan, these people do a drama of fighting among themselves, and when the guards come to stop them, they attack them and kill them and snatch their guns. After which, now they also had many weapons to fight the war, and the team formed by Jihan goes out to fight, and a complete warlike atmosphere was created here. Heavy firing and fighting started between the players and the guards of the game. In this fight, Jihan and his friend finally reached the control room because they had to go there and kill the game authorities who were running this game, but they still could not find the way to go inside the control room. Now their guns had also run out of bullets. The frontman, an infiltrator of the same game, kept fooling these people and making them lose the fight, and then finally he himself came in front of Jihan in the guise of the frontman and killed his friend in front of Jihan's eyes. Jihan now really started feeling his defeat, and Season 2 ended with this defeat. Season 3 starts with the same fight, and it is revealed that the players have now completely surrendered. After this fight, there are only 60 players who are left alive, and many guards have also been lost in this fight. They have also been killed. After this fight, Jihan is tied with handcuffs and made to sit in the same launch, where all the players are present, and he is not allowed to participate in any activity other than the game. Here everyone comes to him and mourns his defeat and tells everyone that it is because of Lee that they lost the battle. It was Lee who came down to take the guns, and due to fear, he could not go up. In such a situation, they ran out of magazines and they lost the battle completely. Here the tantric comes to Jihan and teases him a lot and says that you told me that nothing will happen to him. Then Jihan gets angry and grabs his throat and starts pressing it hard. All the people together save the tantric, but Jihan's anger was very high. He spent the whole night staring at Lee, and now even Lee started getting scared of his eyes. Well, now when the voting happened again, it was found that most of the people still wanted to continue this game. Seeing this, Jihan became even more sad. Well, now the game is over. They had to play at any cost. It is morning. As soon as they move forward to play the game, they see the bodies of all those people hanging from the noose who were killed in the war yesterday, and this sight was enough to scare everyone. Anyway, after going inside the game room, the rules of the game were explained. There was a very big ball kept here, inside which there were balls of 2 colors, one red and one blue. Every person had to pick one ball. The person who got the ball of the color, he would become a part of the team of that color. That is, the red ball would be the red team, and the blue ball would be the blue team. On the other side, we were shown Neol, the same guard who used to kill people intentionally in the last season so that the game players could not smuggle their organs. Today, he had not killed a single person. Considering this man dead, the guards picked him up, and when he was taken to the organ room to take out his organs, Neil shot all the guards present there and killed them, and asked the doctor to treat this player, and also threatened that if you do not do this, I will kill you too. Now 2 teams had already been formed for the game. It is revealed that this is a game like hide and seek. The game guards tell that at this time, Team Blue will have to hide, and the people of Team Red will have to catch and kill the people of Team Blue. It is necessary for every person of the red team to kill every person of the blue team. Otherwise, as soon as the game ends, the person of red team who has not killed any blue will also be killed. It is seen that all the people of Team Red were given 1 knife each to kill the blue team, whereas the blue team was given keys here. These keys were of those doors which were built inside, and through these people can hide and save their lives. That is why the name of this game was Kids and Knives. We see that at this time, Jihan had a knife in his hand because he was in the red team, whereas Lee, the one he was most angry at, was in the blue team, and he could have even killed him. That is why Lee was very scared. Here we were also shown a scene of Junhoo. Junhoo is searching for the island with the squid. The biggest reason for his failure is that he has a partner who is guiding him wrongly, because this partner is his brother, who is also the front man and is a man sent by him. The front man, that is, he had put that man with Junhoo on a special duty to protect his brother and to hide this island. Anyway, we were again shown a scene of the game. The people of the blue team were making noise because the chances of them dying and losing were very high. That is why the guards of the game tell them that, if they want, they can exchange themselves with anyone from the red team. Many people tried to do this, but they failed. Now the game guards asked all the teams to first go inside the game arena so that they get time to hide. After coming inside, everyone comes to know that this arena looked like a maze in which there were many rooms, and the doors in them were locked. These people had to find the door of whichever room they were given the key to and hide in that room. Here we were shown that Danny, who was pregnant, was being helped by Kat and Yang. Outside, it was now shown that all the red teams were fully prepared to go inside, and Jihan was obsessed with killing only Lee. Lee also knew this. That is why he started running here and there to hide. There were some people in the red team who did not even have the courage to kill anyone. So in such a situation, they took drugs and then started looking for their prey, i.e. the blue team. Jihan was searching for Lee at this time, while on the other side, it was shown that the people of the blue team were trying to open the doors somehow when they noticed that all the locks of the doors had a special shape, and the same shape was also on their keys. That is, these people could open only the triangle door with the triangle key. Here Kat sees Yang and Danny, who had all 3 types of keys, and they became happy seeing this because now they could open any door easily and save their lives. They could even open that special door, which was to be opened only with these 3 keys, and could save their lives from there. And in this way, Danny would not have to work too hard. Now trusting him, they give their keys to Kat so that she can quickly find the special door and come. Now all 3 were running here when suddenly Danny's foot slips and he gets hurt on his stomach. Meanwhile, a member of the red team comes here. A man comes who threatens to kill one of these 3. Here, Kat fights with him and kills him, and then moves forward supporting Danny. Now there were 2 boys present here who had completed their target, but both of them decided that they will kill more people so that the number of people in the game will reduce even more, and they will get maximum share of the money. Here it was shown that finally Jihan had seen Lee. He ran after him to kill him, but it was found that it was some other boy who looked like Lee. Lee was avoiding him again and again. Now, while he was running away, someone from the red team caught him and stabbed his knife on his leg. But before he could kill him, Lee pushes that man with his foot and runs away from there. Here we see Danny. His delivery time had also come, and these people start making his delivery in this room. It was shown that Danny gave birth to a baby girl, and both of them were very happy. Now on the other hand, the front man gets a call from his man that Jahu, i.e., his brother, is still busy searching for the Squid Island. He is not backing down from his intention. Then the front man tells him that no matter what happens, you will not let them reach this island, and if they somehow manage to reach here, then you should kill everyone. On the other hand, it is shown that the man whom Niall tried to save had also regained consciousness. Here we can see that Niall wanted to hide her identity from him. That is why she wore her mask. But as soon as he regained consciousness, Niall immediately killed the doctor here so that this man could take the disguise of a doctor. Actually, this man was the father of the same girl who was Niall's friend, and that girl had blood cancer. And this man, i.e., her father, had come here only to collect money for her treatment. Well, the scenes shift back to the games. We are shown that Jihan was very angry when the lady from the tantric comes in front of him, and he is about to kill her in anger. The tantric tells him that you wanted to kill Lee, right? I just saw him running upstairs. His leg is badly injured. He must not have gone very far. Hearing this, Jihan went to her, and there was a very bad fight between them, in which Jihan finally killed Lee. Despite trapping Lee, the tantric does not escape because another man comes and kills him. While saving Danny and Yang, Kat also sacrifices herself, and her death is a very bad shock for both of them. Meanwhile, Yang's son also comes and asks his mother to kill Danny so that his life can be saved. But his mother does not support him. Instead, she saves Danny. Now that boy was about to force Danny to kill him. But before that, the time given in the game was over. The game guards came here and shot that boy. His mother was shocked to see this. The bodies were taken away from here, and everyone came to their launch, where Jihan was tied up again as soon as they arrived, and everyone was shown the amount they had won. The money here was so much that everyone was getting a good amount. Here, Yang starts pleading everyone to vote to stop the game. Now, by not being too greedy, we can save the lives of all the remaining people. If not for yourself, then at least have mercy on Danny and that little girl who has become a part of this game as soon as she was born. But no one listens to her. More and more people vote to continue the game, and Yang is completely shattered by this decision. She loves Danny's daughter at night and then comes to Jahan. She starts talking to him. She makes him promise that he will play this game till the end so that he can help Danny and his daughter. Saying this, she leaves from there and commits suicide at night. That is, she takes her own life, and this act of hers gives a very bad shock to all the players. Anyway, the time for the next game also comes. The game was very simple. They had to jump over the rope, and while doing this, they had to go ahead and cross the bridge at any cost, and if even a slight mistake was made, it could take their life. One by one, everyone starts crossing it. Many VIPs had also come to watch this game, who were noticing the behavior of these people and were placing bets on them. On the other hand, now finally, Jahu Ki, i.e., Officer Ki, the search for the island was over, because this time he had recognized the hill on the island near which he was. This was the same hill from where his brother had shot him and thrown him into the sea in the last season. Anyway, the scenes shifted to the game again, and it was shown that a boy was stumbling badly. He even held the bridge to save himself, but it was of no use, and in the end, he could not stabilize himself and fell down and died. All the people behind him became more alert out of fear, and with great courage started jumping and crossing the bridge. The VIPs sitting inside were watching this game. They decided that the little girl who is Danny's daughter will also be counted as a player, and she will have to play. Now, how could she play? Here, Danny again asks for help from Jihan, and Jihan agrees to help her. He takes off his jacket and makes a baby bag out of it and ties the baby to his chest, and then starts the game. And when everyone was crossing that bridge, it was very difficult for everyone to jump together. If one person was about to fall, he would hold the other to save himself, and in this way, the other person also falls and dies with him. There were some people here who would make the other fall to stabilize themselves, and this is how the game went on. To save himself, Jihoon also kills the man in front of him by making him fall, because that man was very timid and had blocked his way for a long time. And finally now, Jihoon also crossed that bridge, and at the end was Danny, who had sprained her leg at this time, due to which she also dies at the end of this game. Seeing whose death from a distance, Ji-hoon is completely shattered. Here, the VIPs start deciding that now the baby will play with Ji-hoon only. On the other hand, Neol, who was preparing to escape from the island, is noticed by the masked officers, and they get their guards to attack her to stop her. While now, after the game, all the remaining players had come back to the launch. Here, when the players come to know that even after Danny's death, his share of the money will go to his daughter and not to these players, everyone gets very angry. They even plan to kill this poor innocent girl. But due to the guards, this girl's life is saved. But this girl's survival was not good at all for these players. That is why they decided that along with Ji-han, they will also kill that girl before the next game. Now it is obvious that the people of the game, i.e. the frontman who was keeping an eye on all this, gets to know about all this, and before the final round starts, the frontman calls Ji-han to meet him in his office. Here, Ji-han is shocked to see this. The frontman is none other than him whom he considered his friend from the start of the game, and was showing sympathy to him. To know about the further story, do not forget to write the next part in the comment box given below. Thanks for watching.